How to make a parametric modular kitchen casework in Revit. Part 12, base unit and panel. Let's start. Duplicate base unit corner filler from our previous tutorial. Copy and paste and rename the file base unit and panel. Okay, next, open the file, go to 3D, delete the side box flash and delete the door. Okay, go to reference level, delete the reference plane for the box flash thickness, delete the reference plane for the base offset. Okay, delete this reference plane, then go to front elevation. Okay, delete this reference plane, and the 6mm gap reference plane. Okay, next, select the base extrusion, move the arrow down, remove constraint, align, select this reference plane, select the edge and lock. Select the module extrusion, move the arrow down, remove constraint, align, select the reference plane, select the edge and lock. Okay, go to reference level, align, select this reference plane, select this edge, lock, select the reference plane, select the edge and lock. Okay, go to 3D, select the base extrusion, go to material and finishes, pick the button and let's create a new material parameter. Type end panel finish. Okay, next, select the end panel, go to material and finishes and select the end panel finish. Okay, next, go to family types. Okay, let's delete some of the parameters. Select the module on off, delete, yes. Select the side box flash on off, delete. Okay, next, select the door width, delete, yes. Select the pull handle finish, delete. Select the door finish, delete. Okay, next, select the module finish, delete. Okay, now let's change the material for the end panel finish. Okay, let's select the material. Let's select the Avalon box flash, duplicate and rename it to Avalon end panel. Okay, Let's go to appearance. Let's select the image. I'm going to my material library, going to my texture, colors. I have a color image of abalone. Let's go to thumbnail. It's a white color. Open. OK. Apply. OK. Then base finish. Let's delete this one. Yes. Then OK. Let's check the base, make sure it's a base. Okay, select the end panel, graphics. Okay, none. Okay, next let's try the parameters. Go to family types. Let's change the width to 50. Apply. Okay, back to 100. Okay, now let's change the depth to 800. Okay, back to 650. Apply. Then let's rename this type, make it base unit end panel or BU EP. Width 10. Okay, okay, zoom to fit. Save the family, and let's try the family to the project. Load. Okay, insert the end panel, space to rotate the family, pick. Okay, now let's insert a base unit 2 drawers cooktop. Okay, space to rotate the family. Okay, pick, align. Okay, let's turn up the box flash, align, select the back of the cooktop, casework. Okay, tab to select. Okay, then select the side, tab. Okay, and let's select the end panel. This is a first type of end panel with the like a continuous finish with the countertop. Okay, next, copy. Now let's create a second type of end panel. Okay, select the end panel, edit type, duplicate. Now let's create a end panel with a width of 2 centimeters. Okay, now let's change the width to 0.02 meters or 2 centimeters. Okay, next, match properties. Select this end panel and select that panel. Okay, now let's turn up the base and change the material for the end panel. Turn up the base, uncheck, then end panel. Okay, let's select the materials with the same of the drawers, like a wood finish. Okay, select the oak, oak white. Okay, door. Okay, now align. Select this surface, the side surface, and the side surface of the end panel. Okay, align. Okay, done. Thank you.